Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Arlington Weekly News. I'm Craig Nolan. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Daniel Pineda.
And my name's Adele Quo.
And here we go with another show. Adele is here with
It's
Easy
Being Green.
Among other things, news and community bulletin board. Rich Masabny and his reviews, and doing double duty tonight, talking to the folks from Teatro de la Luna, and also a News for Seniors segment, and that's our show. But before we begin, here's a reminder from my partner.
That's right, Craig. Arlington Weekly News is available on youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News and the number 1, and on facebook.com/Arlington Weekly News.
Indeed we are. Thank you, Daniel. All right, our first story tonight, county police need the public's help to find a sexual assault suspect. The suspect is Toribio Antonio Rodriguez Soriano. I hope I got that correct. The 31-year-old is accused of sexually assaulting a 7-year-old girl. Rodriguez Soriano is a Hispanic male, approximately 5'5" in height, weighs about 160 pounds, and has black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, please call 703-228-4245, or you can check out the anonymous tip line at 866-411-TIPS. That's 866-411-8477. If you know anything about this person or this incident, you can also email investigations@arlingtonva.us, and the Arlington Police hope you can help them solve this crime.
Very important information, yes.
Daniel.
Arlington County's voter registrations team is preparing for the November 6, 2012 elections, and the deadline to register to vote is October the 15th. For more information, go to the county website and use the search phrase register to vote, or in Spanish, se registro para votar, for information in Spanish. For anyone who lives near Columbia Pike Branch Library on Walter Reed Drive, you can register there starting on October the 6th between noon and 2 p.m.
Okay, Daniel, and some voting laws news now. In other election news, the new Virginia law requires all voters to show a valid ID at the polls in order to vote. Unlike some other states, photo ID is not required, although it is an option. The new law expands the forms of acceptable IDs and includes the Virginia Voter Information Card, which is free, a Virginia driver's license or ID card, a Social Security card or a utility bill, a bank statement or government check with the voter's name and address. Virginia is in the process of mailing new voter information ID cards to all registered voters, and if you don't get yours by early October, give them a call at 703-228-3456 for the full list of acceptable forms of voting ID and other voting information. You can visit the county's website. Daniel.
Well, 7th through 12th graders who speak a language other than English have an option to get some school credits quickly. Arlington students can take a written exam in a foreign language, and if they pass, can earn up to 2 foreign language credits for the 2012-2013 school year. Languages range from Amharic to American Sign Language and Tagalog to Twi. In addition to more common ones like Spanish, French, and German, visit the county school's website at www.apsva.us for more information. Applications are due by October the 19th.
To Twi.
Yes.
Interesting.
Twi.
Twi.
Yeah.
And finally, here in our news items, congratulations to Washington Lee High School student Louisa Bonchoff. I hope I got that correctly. The senior has been named one of the 5 2012 National Student Poets. The award is the country's highest honor for youth poets. The program is a partnership between the President's Committee on the Arts and Humanities and the Institute of Museum and Library Services and the Alliance for Young Artists and Writers. The 5 students will serve as the National Poetry Ambassadors for 1 year. Congratulations. Good job. Okay, Daniel.
Well, Columbus Day is here, and that means several services will be closed or reduced on Monday, October the 8th. In Arlington County offices like the DNV, libraries, courts, and public schools will be closed. Some ART and Metro buses will operate on a reduced schedule, so be sure to visit arlingtontransit.com or WMATA.com for affected routes. Barcroft Community Center will be open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. All other community centers will be closed.
All right, Daniel, and we'll be back with our CBB file right after we hear from Adele Quo and
It's Easy Being Green. Hi, Adele.
Here's Adele.
Well, good evening. Hello. So, my name is Adele Quo, and it's easy being green, sipping sustainable wine. Do you prefer red, white,
yes, red.
or green wine?
Red for me.
I'm going to change your mind.
Okay.
Since a bottle of conventionally produced wine may contain up to 250 different types of chemicals, consumers are asking about the environmental stewardship being practiced in the growing of grapes, since grapes are among the most pesticide-laden of all produce. I previously discussed eco-friendly buzzwords such as organic and biodynamic, which have generated lengthy debate as to which method is better to sustain the earth for future generations. Adding more fuel to this debate, while not technically called organic, wines made from sustainable grape growing practices minimize their environmental impact to protect our natural resources, particularly the water and soil. Further, unlike organic and biodynamic labeling, sustainable winemaking lacks national regulations, certifications, and labeling for the wineries and vineyards. As winemakers jump on the bandwagon to declare how green their winery has become, how do consumers know if marketers are deciding to apply a fresh coat of greenwash to the vineyard? In our mid-Atlantic area over the past 20 years, more acres of grapes are being planted and more wineries open every year. The Piedmont Plains of Maryland and Virginia are more often compared with France than with the Mediterranean climate found in California. For people who like statistics, Northern Virginia now has 1,147 acres of grapevines compared with Central Virginia's 1,082 acres planted. That's 2,229 acres out of a total of 2,966 acres for the whole Commonwealth of Virginia. As the number of acres under vine in Virginia continues to grow, so does the impact on clean air, water, and soil for grapes growing in Virginia. Virginia Green Wineries is a self-certifying program supported by the Virginia Department of Environmental Quality, where wineries can document the green activities they practice. For a list of participating Virginia Green Wineries, visit the website shown on the screen. Stay tuned as the discussion continues next time to learn more about water conservation practiced by sustainable wineries. And don't forget that this series will culminate in the ultimate blind taste test. Arlingtonians will compare sustainable wines against conventional wines to see if sipping green is the new red that rocks your world while also protecting our planet. Remember, it's easy being green, sipping sustainable wine.
And I know Craig is definitely waiting for this contest to begin because he's the
My
first one,
first
right?
volunteer.
He's the first
Very
volunteer,
nice,
yeah.
Adele.
I'm trying to get you to do it too, Daniel.
So green wine is the buzz, whether
It
it's red
is.
or white. Green wine is the
Green.
buzz.
Ask for
That's
green.
good to know. Thanks for the information.
Thank you,
We'll
Adele.
look forward to that blind taste test.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you.
I'll sign me up. I'll be the first.
He's the first one, yeah.
To be your wine guinea pig. All right, here we go with our CBB, or Community Bulletin Board file. Here's a reminder about the County Board's Open Door Monday sessions. They're part of Mary Hines, who's County Board Chair, PLACE initiative. PLACE stands for Participation, Leadership, and Civic Engagement. You can show up at any session to speak directly with County Board members on almost any topic without an appointment. Sessions run on Mondays from 7 to 9 p.m. The location rotates to different county locations. So take advantage of those open sessions.
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
talk to your local County Board member. Daniel.
Well, Craig, the APS Parent Academy has some free educational opportunities for families this fall. The organization offers information that parents and guardians of school children in Arlington may find useful. Some of the season's highlights include an upcoming ADHD Parent Support Network meeting, a parenting course for parents of teenagers, and lessons learned about the college search process. To register and get details, visit www.apsva.us/parentacademy.
And some information now about volunteering. Always lots of volunteer opportunities here in Arlington County. The county needs volunteers to help with in-person absentee voting this month. Helpers are especially needed on Saturdays and on Election Day, November 6th. If you are interested, you can send an email to voters@arlingtonva.us or call them at 703-228-3456. You can also visit the county website and click on the homepage article called Arlington Prepares for November Elections. It's coming up sooner than you think, so get out there and help some people learn how to vote. All right, Daniel.
Well, now we go to our own Rich Masobny. Rich, how are you?
Thank
25
you.
years.
That's
Congratulations.
right. That's right.
25 years, is that all?
That's right.
That's all.
That's
How did that happen?
I don't know. I'll be 50 next year.
Okay, congratulations.
Here you go, Rich.
Sticking with Irish themes, the Keegan Theatre in the District is presenting a humorous show about two brothers, real brothers, Frank and Malachi McCourt, called A Couple of Blackguards. The brothers are played by Keegan regulars Timothy Hayes Lynch and Robert Lumbragan. They're a hoot. That's all I can tell you. Don't miss these people. It's at the DuPont Circle area, the Church Street Theater. The tickets are 703-892-0202, and check the web, keegantheater.com. In Spite of Love is a comedy written by Augustin Moretto and presented by the Gala Hispanic Theater in the District at the Tivoli Theater at the 3300 block of 14th Street in the District. Set in 1654 in Barcelona, Spain. It's about the seduction between the two main characters, Carlo, and the woman he pretends not to desire, Diana. Aiding in this deception is the clownish Portillo, played by Antonio Vargas. He's a friend of the guy. There are other humorous love couplings going on, which makes it for a lot of fun. All in all, the Gala's artistic director, Ugo Medrano, did a good job on In Spite of Love. Plays through October 7th, just this weekend. For information, call 202-234-7174 or check Gala Theater. The Taffety Punk people, they've got a show called Shakespeare's The Rape of Lucretia. That's played downtown at the Capitol Hill Arts Workshop at 545 7th Street Southeast. They have a hot rock band, and yet the very team of actors, they're pretty well-known people in town, do a good job on The Rape of Lucretia. Plays through October 6th, again this weekend, the phone number for them is 305-785-3295, and look them up on the taffetypunk.com. And then finally, I want to tell you about the National Gallery of Art. They've got a few places to eat there, you know. One of them is the Garden Cafe. After a press conference there for 3 exhibitions at the National Gallery, I decided to have lunch at the Garden Cafe, where they have a delightful buffet every day. Under the direction of Chef David Rogers, I've heard of him, and Restaurant Associates, I heard of them too. I discovered that a number of dishes are made from recipes by the well-known Jose Andres in town. He's got a bunch of restaurants. The buffet is something for everybody, really. This was a pleasant experience and enhanced by a server that has been there 27 years, Helen Cook. Made it very nice. For more information, call for reservations at the Garden Cafe at the National Gallery of Art at 202-712-7454. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Rich, for
Okay.
those reviews.
Thanks, Rich.
Thank you, my boy.
25 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's right. I'll be 50 next year.
And make sure you get the copy of the Beacon. You can find
That's
that
right. In the October
CBS.
Beacon, you see how pretty I look on the front
The
cover.
Beacon.
With your wife.
That with my wife, true.
Excellent. All right. Well, I'll bring mine in. You can autograph my
Okay.
copy, if you please. All right.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Rich.
Thank you.
And here we go now with our News for Seniors segment. According to Judy Masabny, there's a familiar name, Arlington's Northern Virginia Senior Olympics, or NVSO committee representative and co-coordinator, there was a 20% participation increase in this year's Senior Olympics events. The increase applies to Arlington residents and matches a 20% increase overall. In addition, Arlington seniors won 84 gold medals, 56 silver medals, and 35 bronze medals. There was at least one Arlington senior in all 40 events. For a list of results, check out their website, www.nvso.us, or give them a call, 703-228-4721, to get more information on Northern Virginia's Senior Olympics.
Senior
Sounds
Olympics,
like a
congratulations
great
to all those who participated
Really,
in that.
congratulations.
Yeah. Well, Craig, the latest wave of e-readers appears to target seniors. Now libraries are catching on by offering e-books. Jerry McMahon, Community Relations Manager and e-reader specialist at Barnes & Noble, will discuss the benefit of e-readers on Tuesday, October the 9th at 7 p.m. at Walter Reed Senior Center. There will also be a hands-on demonstration on a Nook e-reader. Call 703-228-0955 to register. So technology is coming.
E-reader.
Yep.
What? Okay, more information now from our News for Seniors file. The Lee Senior Center has been running a series of lectures on things to know about Arlington. It focuses on information older Arlingtonians should have about county services. This month, Michael San Juan of Always Best Care Senior Services will discuss in-home services versus senior-centered independent living issues. That'll be held on Monday, October 15 at 1 in the afternoon. For more information, 703-228-0555 to get info and to register. Oktoberfest is coming.
Oktoberfest is coming, yes. Both Culpeper Garden and Lee Senior Centers are having Oktoberfest celebrations on Friday, October the 12th, starting at noon. Both cost $6 and will have German food and music. Call 703-228-4403 or 703-228-0555 to sign up. And once again, we want to thank Judy Masabny of the Office of Senior Adult Programs for bringing us this information. Thank you so much for your hard work and dedication.
You bet. Appreciate it. Thanks, Judy.
Thank you, Judy.
Okay, wrapping things up here. Before we go, we've got a little interview to bring your way. Our man about town down here doing double duty tonight, Rich, is talking with the folks from Teatro de la Luna. Here's Rich and his guest. Rich.
Okay, you know, I'm very excited about this segment. Every year, when Teatro de la Luna puts on this big festival over at Gunston, for what is it, 7, 8 weeks? What is it? How many weeks is it? 6 weeks. I mean, and I call it one-stop shopping because you have people from, tell me the countries, Nookie.
We're going to have people from Dominicana, the Dominican Republic,
and then Venezuela,
from Argentina, from Ecuador, from Spain, from Venezuela, and again from Argentina.
I don't know where else you can do this, where you can see so many things, get an idea of the culture and the comedy and the drama. It's just wonderful. There's nobody else. I know, I cover theater. No place in town does this. I call it one-stop shopping. On the weekends, it's like Thursday, Friday, and twice on Saturday?
Yes.
Is that right? All right, this is Nookie Walda. She is the producer, and this is Marcella Ferlita. She's a translator, interpreter, and I've said to you before, she does the best job because, I really don't know Spanish, and I be listening to her, and the way you interpret it, got the headphones, sometimes you have an overhead thing.
Yeah, but during the festival, she does everything.
And you really do a heck of a job.
Thank you.
Heck of a job. I don't know if anybody's ever told you that. Have they besides me?
You are the best one saying it to me.
Okay, good. But you're really good at it, and it's wonderful. Now, I want to put up on the screen, if I can, in there in the control room, their website, of course, I like the way you say it. Say it.
teatrodelaluna.org.
Okay. And the phone number is 703-548-6666. 3092. It's on the screen, and that's for the International Festival of Hispanic Theater. Now, that's going to go from October 9th through November 17th. And it's every weekend, as I said. And you know that old expression, you got something for everybody. How do you see this festival, Marcella? I mean, I'm excited about it. Tell me a little something about it. What do you feel?
It's really wonderful. What it has a lot of is a lot of young talent. That's what we're really looking at this festival. A lot of young talent especially from Argentina, 2 troupes with very young actors because they're both doing monologues and they're very young. And also we have a troupe from Miami, Florida doing theater for children. Also 3 very young women doing, I call her Rosita Roja, based on Little Red Riding Hood. So it's a nice adaptation. And that'll be in Spanish only, but really for all audiences.
Now, when is this kid thing you do?
That's going to be on Saturday, November 3rd at 11:30 a.m. And that's going to be the one presentation that they're going to do because they live in Miami, they work in Miami, so
and
they
then,
can only
course,
come a while.
We are going to visit the schools also in Arlington.
Oh, you are?
Yes, with that production.
Oh, and what do you call it? What is it called, that production, the kids
I
thing?
call her Rosita Rojas.
Yeah. Okay.
It's going to be all in Spanish.
Oh, okay, good. Are you in it? Are you going to put a red nose on your thing?
No.
You did this one time.
Yes.
Are you doing it this time
I'm
too?
going to do the wolf.
Yeah, you're going to do the wolf.
We'll later add it actually to our production repertoire.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
later on in the season.
What are you now? Is it 22 years or 21 years? How many years has it been, Teatro de la Luna?
Yeah, we are now in our 22nd season.
Wow.
A full moon of theater is called this
Is
time.
that true? Is that what you're calling this thing?
Una luna llena de teatro.
I like the way she says it. Say it now. How do you say it?
Una luna llena de teatro.
Okay, I agree with that. And you know, the artistic director behind this whole thing is Mario Marcel. He's a kind of shy guy. He doesn't like to come on camera or do those kind of things. But
he doesn't have time.
No, I guess not.
He's teaching right now.
Is he?
He's teaching.
Is he?
Because tomorrow we have a presentation, so he's teaching.
Did he do this in Argentina? Was he
always
busy directing and doing things like that?
Always.
Well, I mean, this, you don't, and look, you don't, the funny thing about this thing is you don't even need to know Spanish, and I really don't. I have a few words here and there, but the thing is, when you're watching the show, even if they have words overhead, but in this time it's going to be earphones, sometimes you don't even need it.
Yeah.
Right.
You sort of know from what they're doing what's happening, right?
The physicality of the
the
acting.
physicality, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of physical comedy also in these troops coming from Argentina, from Spain, from Ecuador, from the Dominican Republic, from Venezuela. So a lot of physical movements, gestures that you can really understand what's going on.
And like what I like about it is you do see the culture there somehow. You can see in their way they act, they move. There's something about it. You can tell these people are different from who came in last week.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, you could tell they're not Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah.
That's
I
very
mean,
clear.
Yeah, and that's
noticeable.
authentic. It's authentic. Is that a big task for you to get all these people together?
It takes a time to prepare the festival. Yeah, it's a all year round work or job that we do.
Yes.
Yeah, to select the troops. It takes time.
Yeah.
Because these are really premiered works, and they have won prizes, international awards, or even national awards in their countries. And these are wonderful troops, wonderful actors. I mean, some of them have written, directed, and are acting in the production. Is the case in Ecuador.
I know when I've seen the shows in the past, sometimes there's one-person shows, two-person shows, whatever it is, and they're just terrific. Do you all know where Gunston is? It's like when you go down Glebe Road there, South Glebe Road there, it's off Lang Street. It's a school, Gunston.
The Gunston.
Gunston.
Middle school.
Gunston Middle School, is that what they call it? And so it's just wonderful. All I could tell you is look them up. It's on the screen again, teatrodelaluna.org. Say it, will you? I love it the way you say it.
teatrodelaluna.org.
Yeah, and what's the phone number?
703-548-3092.
Okay. And Nookie, Walter, do you think sometime you can put me in one of your shows?
Of course.
I could be
Next
a
week.
caballero walking down the street. You know, don't have to talk because I don't really speak Spanish.
Don Guapo.
That's right. That's enough, right? That's enough.
We'll do a one-man show for you.
Okay, good enough. Hey, I can't thank you two enough for coming out.
Thank you.
Really.
Thanks.
Don't
Thank
miss
you.
this, people. If you do, you shame of yourself. It's a great show. International Festival of Hispanic Theater. It's great. Thank you, people.
Thank you.
Rich Masabny, back to the desk.
And thank you, Rich. And the folks from Teatro de la Luna, double duty tonight, as always, doing a terrific job
Thank you, my boy.
here at the anchor desk and
Yes.
doing a little interview. Nice job. Thanks.
And Rich, congratulations. I read that article
Absolutely,
in the Beacon.
indeed.
Oh, thank you.
25 years of hard work and dedication to our own Rich
Thank you.
Masabny. Many
Studio
more
audience
years to
and
come, Rich.
Peanut
Thank
Gallery.
you. Thank you.
Nobody's responding over there. Good
Well,
job,
in the
Rich.
hearts are
I want to
clapping.
be like you when I grow up.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Okay, here we go. That's a wrap for this edition of the Arlington Weekly News. Next week, you be there, we'll be here. Have a safe week. Take care. Bye-bye.